What's good, everyone? Lego Man 7777 doing my fourth review for the 2015 summer line. I know we're a little out of order here, but now we finally have the Naboo Starfighter to review. Alright. So, ages 8 to 14, 75092, Naboo Starfighter, 442 pieces, and as you probably guessed, it's $49.99. So let's look. We got the picture. They're in the hangar on Naboo. Feed. You know the scene in episode 1. Disney logo, Rebels logo, yada yada yada. As you can see, we have 7 minifigures, 2 of which are brand new. And if you count the droidicas, there's 9 minifigures total in this set. So by far, this set has the most minifigures of any of the new sets that came out. So let's flip it over, see what we got on the back. See, we got rolling droidicas, we got the pilot guy doing stuff, we got all kinds of features. We got our large group of people. Got a little scene going on. Fighting, droidicas come out, that Naboo fighter, yada yada yada, Anakin flies away, you know the scene. All that fun stuff. Alrighty, got our instruction booklet. It's pretty small, actually. So we flip to a random page. We're building the body of the fighter. Nothing special. Yada yada yada. I've said that a lot already. I did not say that. Alright, here's our final digital model, which shows all of the many thousand things that are included in this set. And just like every other set in the wave, we got our checklist of sets. We've already reviewed the Flash Speeder, Death Star Final Duel, and the Imperial Shuttle. So that means we only have 1 left after this one. And our minifigure gallery, which we're almost done and completed. I forgot to look, because I literally just finished building this set 2 minutes before this review. But it is 80 pages long. So it's a mid-sized build. It'll take you a little bit of time to do. Not too long. I don't know. It didn't even take me an hour to do all this set. So anyway, let's get on to our 1.5 million minifigures that we have to look at. Almost. You're so close. Oh, there we go. Alright. First minifigure. You get 2 of these in the set. It's just your basic battle droid. Nothing new, nothing special. But, you know, they give you 2 more. Not bad. The third minifigure that you get, like I said, you get 2 battle droids. Third minifigure is a battle droid commander. As you can see, he's got the little yellow on the chest and the yellow on his head and all of that good stuff. But he still comes with a normal blaster. As you can see, my finger's all ripped up. You know, price you pay when you build for like 9 hours straight. But whatever. So there's those. You get, like I said, you get 2 battle droids and 1 commander. Another not new minifigure is R2-D2. He's the same as he's been in a few sets now. Just, you know, standard R2-D2, gray head, white body, same detail. Nothing new about him. Another not brand new minifigure is Obi-Wan Kenobi. We've seen him before. He's just got, you know, regular Jedi printing on his legs, regular torso. You can see his little braid for being a Padawan. All that. He's got a young face, but if you flip him over, he also has a dual-sided face, which is his angry face. But I like the more solemn kind of angry face. Then we start off with one of our brand new minifigures. It must have to do with the printing, but young Anakin Skywalker. they say is a brand new minifigure, and I assume it's the torso printing, which makes him new. You can see he's got little freckles on his face. Otherwise, he's pretty much the same as the last time we've seen him. He gets, there's his Naboo pilot helmet. And I just stuck a lightsaber hilt in there so he can hold it. Because otherwise I had nowhere else to put that. But if you take his hair off and look at the back, you can also see he has a kind of smiling looking face. And his back printing is normal. I wouldn't say he's very interesting as a minifigure, but he's part of the scene, so they had to throw him in there. Probably the best minifigure in the set, and he's just an irrelevant, no-name character. But it is one of the Naboo pilots. I just like I like the color of his legs, and then the way that they match it with the torso, which is new printing. Sadly, he doesn't have leg printing, but that's alright, because I like the color. It goes good with his undershirt that you can see. The little V is the same kind of red. He obviously has the handcuffs on. He doesn't have a double-sided face or anything, but as you can see, he has the handcuffs on, like when they get to Theed, and all the pilots are arrested and sitting in the corner. So, he gets saved, and then he goes and flies and blows up stuff. And here's his back printing, which is also very nice. And we're not done. We have the Droideka. Yet again, we get 2 of these in this set. So, you might be saying, oh, well, the same as the ones that we've seen a few times now. Well, they're slightly new, slightly edited, as they now have these little brown triangle pieces to represent their shield generators. And lucky us, LEGO decided, we're not going to print these pieces. So, there's 4 stickers right there. So now the Droidekas have stickers, but it was alright. They're not terrible stickers. Anyway, these are the same kind of Droidekas except for the little triangle thing. You can roll them up and all that fun stuff, but I'm not going to show you that because I'll never get them back to the way I like it. You have a brick separator because the set's over $50. Well, it is $50, but you know what I mean. We have a small crate, just like in the Imperial Shuttle Tidarium, which is kind of cool that I did that one first. So we already know about the crates. But it's literally the same design and everything. It even has a sticker on the top. But you open that up, and you have 3 little blasters inside. The weapons get taken away from the Naboo pilots, and after they get rescued, they go get the guns. So there's that little crate. This I will get into more detail later, but this is a fueling station. That's a printed piece, actually. One of the only printed pieces in the set. But here's the nozzle, and as you saw, it has kind of free movement. You can spin it like a helicopter if you want. Not its intended use, but you can always do stuff like that. Next little thing we have is the missile rack, which as you can see holds 4 missiles, and that's pretty much it. But the cool thing is actually on little wheels, so it does slide. I know it's blurry and everything, but because I haven't zoomed in, but you can see that it does slide a little bit in the background. And then the final, well, not really, but kind of, one of the last little, I don't even know what to call it, accessories, that's the word I was looking for, accessory type things, is the staircase so that you can get onto the fighter when it's landed and ready to go. So here's that. It literally does nothing else. It doesn't even have wheels or anything. And the last little thing that I did want to show is, here's the stand, and I'll show you in a minute, but of course it spins. It's nothing special or anything, it's just a stand to hold the Naboo fighter, and I'll show the Naboo fighter spinning on the stand so you can rotate it and do all that fun stuff. So that's it for all the million accessories that you get in this set. I kind of like that, though. It gives the set a whole lot more playability than just saying, here's a 200-piece Naboo Starfighter for $30. That's about it. They give you all this stuff and all the minifigures so you can actually, you know, recreate the scene and all that fun lovey-dovey stuff that you all want to do. So anyway, let's move some of this stuff to the side. Move some of the people away that I'm not going to use for anything. I will be showing the stuff, you know, with the Naboo fighter. So anyway, like I said, if you look at the Naboo fighter, you can see right here, there's kind of like an open space, and that is where you put the fighter on the stand. So just like that, and you can spin it, but it's too big, so it doesn't actually spin 360, because then it hits everything else. But anyway, there's that. So that's easy and decent. There's 1.5 billion stickers on this set, just for the record. So there's 2 there. These right here, there's 2 of those. There's 4 of those little red stickers on each of the wings. Right here, there's a sticker, and its counterpart on the other side. This is a little sticker, so we're at like 1 billion already. What is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Had these little check marks. 12, 13. 14, 15, because there's one on the other side. 16, 17. And there's actually an 18th sticker inside the cockpit, so I guess I'll show that feature now. Like all Naboo fighters, you just lift up the cockpit. 18, there's the sticker right there to control the fighter. So there's quite 1 billion stickers in this set. But regarding that, and beside that, I mean to say, let's get into the normal stuff. So this time they actually leave 2 studs if you want to use Anakin as the pilot. Otherwise, they tile it for the other guy to sit. And this little thing, I just thought this was the coolest thing ever, that they built the chair into the back, you know, into the actual part of the fighter. I just think that's really cool. So let's take our pilot and see if I can get him in there. I mean, it's not that difficult. I've never done any of these features before, so if anything messes up, well, there's that. So anyway, the pilot's in there. That's, you know, what you expect. They actually added engines this time, as I will compare this to the 2011 version of the Y-Wing, I think. It's either 10 or 11. I think it's 11. But you can see there's actual engines now, and this spins the entire engine. It's just overall this Y-Wing, this Naboo fighter is actually built differently. You might not think so, but it is built differently than the previous versions of it, and I find that pretty cool. So anyway, I have yet to actually compare the two. Why do I keep calling them Y-Wings? Naboo fighters, just because, like I said, I just finished building this. But I suppose this sticker is actually worth looking at. It's a little, see if we can zoom in. It's a little squid-looking thing, flying squid whale, if you want to call it that. Just wanted to point that out, just because I thought that was a nifty little sticker. But anyway, in this opening right there, this is where you put your R2 unit. This happens to be R2-D2, and you can see he's in there. And obviously, you press this little yellow button, and you pop R2 out. That actually worked fairly well, and he went a good distance, so he's not going to die. Or he will die, because you'll pop him into space, and he'll get hit by a droid tri-fighter or something like that. Vulture droid, you know what I meant. Tri-fighters weren't used yet. But what else? What else we got? Feature-wise, not much, because everything is based off the accessories. But the last main feature is this little red thing, which is a it's a Y-looking Technic piece, And if you rotate it either way, you fire both of the missiles. So in this set total, you get 6 missiles. And you can see that oh, you can't really see, it's kind of blurry. But you can see that that's not what I wanted to do, and it fired itself. I'll get that in a minute. That went quite a long distance. Anyway, let's look at a couple of the little accessories that go along with it. So obviously we have the cart, and that can replenish the missiles that you lose. Obviously, because I already lost one. That went clear across the room. So there's that. I mean, that actually doesn't have a purpose. And the little crate with the guns is just a little crate with guns. It doesn't actually fit anywhere. So you take the staircase. I'm going to actually tilt it like this. And you can put the little staircase like so, or whatever. And if you... No, that's not the way I wanted it. Actually, I have to do it on the other side. Which is kind of dumb. But if we put the staircase right here, which hopefully you guys can see. You should be able to see. You can see the little yellow thing. But if you put the staircase right here, you can push down this little yellow thing. I mean, this is probably not an intended feature, but it keeps the staircase and the Naboo fighter together. I think I called it wiling again. Whatever. So anyway, it doesn't spin as much with the little yellow thing down. So there's Anakin trying to get into the fighter, but you know the other guy's already in there. And basically, this lovely-dovely little fueling thing, you actually can put into the wings and make it look like you're actually fueling the fighter, which is always a nice touch when, you know, recreating scenes and everything. And it has a little handle so you can put a weapon or, I don't know, whatever else you want to do with that. And, what else? I think that's about it. They don't actually show the fueling thing. Oh, they do. It is. They show it on the front of the box. Oh, I see. I see what the little handle's for. Something I didn't even know. Like I said, I just finished this. Zoom in. So, the little handle you can actually use. If I can do it right. Whatever. I'm not very good at this. This isn't cool. The little handle. Oh, you're terrible. There we go. The little handle can be used to hold the nozzle. So there's that. Anyway, that's all the features and little doodads for the Naboo fighter. So I actually want to compare it now to, like I said, the other one. I believe came out in 2011. It could be 11 or 12. It's not 12, but it could be 11 or 10. And let's see here. Get them nice and lined up. So, here, as you knew that the new one is obviously on this side and the old one's on this side. The R2 units have improved. As you can see, the old one still has the light gray R2 head, while the new one has the dark gray R2 head. R2 also sticks out a little more in the old one, where he's way more concealed in the new one. A notable difference is that the glass here is clear, and this one is a darker shade, like tinted glass. I like the tinted look better than the clear one, looking at it. What else? What else? Is there huge notable differences? Not really. If you have this one and you don't want to pick up this one, you'll be alright. A big noticeable difference is if you look at the little end pieces, the new one doesn't use these really fragile little antennas. It uses like the longer versions of lightsaber blades. So I like that a little more because it's more sturdy. But just looking at the way, see, the undersides are built a little differently and all that fun stuff. Otherwise, they're the same size, minus the little antenna things that are obviously a tad bit shorter on the new one, because they're not the little fragile things. Anyway, that's it for the new Naboo Starfighter. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you'd also like to leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't, all that stuff is really appreciated, and I like that. And if you comment, I will respond as soon as I can. So don't worry, I do get around to it eventually. But that is it for the Naboo Starfighter. All that's left is the Imperial Assault Carrier, and that one will be up eventually. So, thanks again for watching. See you guys next time.